So today, I have a very good news to share with all EPF subscribers. Due to the increasing death toll during the COVID-19 pandemic, the Labour Ministry along with Employees Provident Fund Organisation EPFO has made an attempt to help the affected families by enhancing maximum death insurance to 7 lakh rupees and minimum death insurance to 2.5 lakh rupees under Employees Deposit Linked Insurance Scheme EDLI. Now this death cover under EDLI scheme is provided to its subscriber for free of cost. In this video, we will learn about what is EDLI scheme, its key components, its eligibility criteria, the latest amendment dated 28th April 2021 and its calculation. Hey everyone, I'm Anand Sumendra Pandey and I welcome you to our YouTube channel where we learn about law and law related topics every week. So do subscribe and hit the bell notification to be part of our community. And if you are already a subscriber, thank you for tuning again. To extend the benefits of life insurance, especially to the private sector employees, the government in 1976 has introduced Employees Deposit Linked Insurance Scheme EDLI. If an EDLI subscriber dies while in the employment, the death benefit is given to the nominee or legal heir of the subscriber. The main objective behind this scheme was to ensure that the family of the members get financial assistance in case of death of the members. There is absolutely no exclusion under this insurance scheme. All organizations covered under Employees Provident Fund EPF and Miscellaneous Provisions Act 1952 and its subscribers get enrolled for EDLI automatically. This scheme works in combination with EPF and EPS. As the EDLI scheme applies to all employees under Employees Provident Funds and Miscellaneous Provisions Act 1952, there is no need to add nominee separately. The employer has to make the contribution for EDLI and no fee can be deducted from the employee's salary. Up to maximum wage ceiling of 15,000 rupees, the employer has to contribute 0.5% of the employee's wages along with the administrative charges. An EPFO member is only covered by EDLI scheme as long as he or she is an active member of the EPF. There is no minimum service period for availing EDLI benefits. A bonus of rupees 1,75,000 is also applicable under this scheme. The employer can opt out of the scheme in case he takes a higher paying life insurance scheme for the employees. EDLI Form 5IF is to be filled by the nominees, legal heirs or family members of the member after his death to claim the insurance amount under EDLI scheme. The form has to be submitted to the Regional EPF Commissioner's Office along with the required document proofs. The claim has to be settled in 30 days and if the EPF Commissioner is not able to settle the claim within 30 days, he will be liable to pay an interest of 12% per annum from the deadline date to the date of actual disbursal. Any organization who has more than 20 employees needs to get registered with Employees Provident Fund. Now, any employee who has an EPF account automatically gets eligible for EDLI scheme. Now let us check the notification of EDLI amendment scheme dated 28th April 2021. You will get the link of this notification in the description. So as you can see, the Gazette notification is dated 28/4/2021 and if you see para 2.1, the maximum assurance benefit payable has been increased to 7 lakh rupees from 6 lakh rupees. This maximum death cover is applicable from the date of notification, that is 28/4/2021. Now if you see para 2.2, the minimum death insurance cover has increased to 2.5 lakh with effect from 15/2/2020. Now it has been given as a retrospective effect because the earlier benefit had lapsed. If you see para 3, it says the provisions as mentioned in subparagraph 1, 2 and 3 above shall remain in force for period of 3 years from the date of publication in Official Gazette. Date of this Official Gazette is 28th April 2021. Hence, it will be applicable till 27th April 2024. So the calculation for the death insurance claim goes like 35 times the average monthly PF wages, which is restricted to PF ceiling wages, that is 15,000 rupees, plus 50% of the average EPF balance in the deceased account, which is subject to the ceiling of 1,75,000 rupees. So now you learnt about EDLI scheme, its key components, its calculations, its eligibility criteria, the latest amendment dated 28th April 2021, that too under 5 minutes. Thank you for watching this video. Do hit the like and subscribe button if you learned something new. This is Anand Sumendra Pandey signing off until we meet again.